Hello, Cousin Johnny here. We'd like to thank our sponsors for the Buzzin' with Cousins show. We thank you. Thank you, that garlic stuff. If you like garlic, you're going to love it. Put it on just about anything. That garlic stuff. Tuesday, Alvarado Farmers Market, or go to thatgarlicstuff.com. Thank you. Thank you, Art. I Heart You Candles, located right in front of Fisherman's Wharf. Beautiful hand poured candles. These are very inspirational candles. Call Sherry at 574-9446, right in front of Fisherman's Wharf. They're great. Thank you, Max Fit Meals, 520 Fremont Street. Grab and go healthy meals. They're delish. On your way from home from work, go grab some, heat them up, and fantastic. Thank you, Suds Cyber Laundry, 709 Lighthouse, Pacific Grove. Great modern machines, big screen TV, coffee, and a great friendly staff. Thank you, Suds. Thank you, the Whiskey Club, 425 Alvarado Street. Over 400 whiskeys to choose from. Go in, relax, have a drink. They have a bottle shop. They have room for special events. The Whiskey Club, thank you. Thank you, storyteller, author, and all-around good guy, Tony Albano. Tony has written 3 books, the latest being Cherish, about a New York teenager and a nun find love. Thank you, Tony. And if you want to order the book or find out more about Tony, go to Tony, Tony, Albano, Albano, storyteller.com. Check it out. Thank you. Hello, Cousin Johnny here. I'm at the Pacific Grove Art Center. Since 1969, they've been here doing shows, classes, just anything appreciation for art. So I'm here, gonna visit a studio artist. Sherard Russell invited me today to her studio. And let me see if I can find it. There's a hallway here. There's 17 resident artists here at the Art Center. And here's Sherard. Sherard, how are you?
Hi, Johnny. Come on in.
Thank you. So you're on number 16.
Yeah, my friend calls it Sweet 16.
Sweet, oh, perfect.
Sweet 16.
Okay, we're coming in. So let's take a look at your studio here.
I've been here since 1987.
Wow.
Right here.
This is just a perfect spot.
I like the light I get.
You get a lot of light.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to have the art center.
This is really great. So what are you up to? I mean, what do you got?
Well, let me show you. These, I'm all excited about this. I was at Carmel Beach.
Okay.
January 25th, I think, because that's my dad's birthday. Anyway, I was sitting at the top of the hill and I was just seeing the ocean like stripes. And I took pictures with my phone and then I did these paintings. So I got the pictures from the phone.
Okay, you did that with your phone, okay.
Yeah, so this is a photo.
Like a beautiful
and then
oceans.
this is the
Begin.
painting. So
Okay.
I don't know if you could see how they look like stripes.
Yes, they do. Stripes.
So I call this series Ocean Stripes.
Perfect. Now that's like an acrylic or?
Yeah, acrylic paint. And then this, look at this one. Like, look how the waves were so chunky, the way they were breaking.
Oh yeah, they are. Wow.
So this one was kind of a fun one to make that chunky wave look.
Now I noticed that there's like, is there like tape or something to make it stick out more, or how?
Yeah, to get this look, I used white artist tape, and then I also put gesso on. And so I put the real thick gesso to the bottom part to get that chunky breaking wave look.
Wow.
And then I used the thinner gesso for the sky. So I'm mixing two different kinds of gesso. It's kind of like plaster. So
wow, that's really great. Yeah.
It's like a white texture going on the canvas before I paint.
I'm looking at them and it close up, and they kind of like look like they're coming at you. Like
yeah, I wanted that look.
Yeah.
So here's a surfer going into the waves.
Okay, now this painting here, the surfer walking with his board. So you took that photo, right?
Right. So here's the photo.
Oh. Wow.
And you see his foot is even like walking. It's not even, that foot's not even on the sand.
Oh yeah,
yet.
yeah.
And I wanted to get that look in the painting. And then I used this as combining these two photos to make a nice long painting.
Oh yeah, so you have the trees and the
that's
rocks.
off of Carmel Beach. I think it's Pescadero Point.
Okay,
I think
cool.
A surfer told me.
That's nice. Really great.
So anyway, the last thing I did with this was put the surfer's shadow in there. And then I wanted these little rocks to balance this here.
Now, what's the name of this one?
I call it Leftover, Leftover Waves. So what do I call it? Let me pick this up. Leftover Storm Waves.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
Yeah, because we had those big waves.
Was that during that time?
It was January.
Yeah.
We had these really big waves, and they were breaking close to the shore. And then this was a day, it wasn't windy. But the waves were still big.
That's not, yeah. There's that, I'm impressed by that texture that you did.
Yeah, do you see that? Yeah.
I'm just zooming in on it right now.
Yeah, I want the wave like really breaking.
That texture right there. It really looks like it's breaking, yeah.
And then I did this one also from that same day. It's just playful.
Yeah.
I just wanted one of them to have a different mood and be playful.
We love it.
Thanks. So, and then this one is, again, it's Carmel Beach, like the top of the hill.
Okay.
When you look, and that's such a long break there at Carmel Beach. And I was looking at it one day, and it's like a dark green calligraphy line. That's the face of the wave just as it's just about to break. And then I wanted that misty, that way that fog moves in and out.
Yeah,
softly.
I could feel it.
And then it was September.
I'm glad I got my sweatshirt on. I could feel the breeze.
Anyway, and then this September day, it was the fog mist, but the sand was warm. You know, and I had bare feet, and the sand was warm at the cool mist, and so that's the feeling in that one. And then this is one of my favorites, Carmel Beach again.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And I call it the dark green wave.
It's more of the green, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one, yeah.
I like the feeling, you know, like I feel like I could live with this. It's sort of soothing.
Perfect for like a living room or a bedroom, or
Thanks.
to see it hanging up there.
My sister bought a giclée of this one.
Now,
which, it's when you can get a digital photo.
Okay.
And they print it on canvas, and it can be the same size.
Yeah.
So my sister in the Northwest has this one. And you walk in the house, and then you turn, and this painting is on the way to the bar.
Oh.
Which I think is fun, because it's like the pelicans
there you
are flying on the way.
Happy hour.
Yeah, they're...
You know what I like is the the rocks down below,
So,
and I like the birds going by. I mean, you just
so I was doing a bike ride, 17-mile drive, and again, I took a picture with my phone, and it helped me do the birds in different positions. But the foreground, it's just like dried rock and sand and weeds. And so I was doing the painting, you know, working with the photo, and then I had no idea what I was going to do at the bottom. I started at the top, and then I just did a lunch break, and then I came back, and I went, rocks! I'm going to paint rocks! And then it was just fun. I took this big, like putty knife that I have and just made really chunky rocks.
perfect.
I've got that right here. These, I just have fun, like really putting down those chunk rocks.
Okay.
And then having different colors. So it was like solving my problem ended up being a lot of fun. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to paint. I don't want dirt and weeds. So that was a fun way to resolve what to do at the bottom.
This phone is zeroing in on that egret right there.
Yeah, that's the same area. I was doing a bike ride again on the way to Bird Rock.
Yeah.
That 17-mile drive, and I saw the egret, and it was with the ocean behind it. And so I'm like, oh, I have a chance, you know. So I squatted and took the picture. So the ocean is more behind, you know, it's the egret with the ocean.
Yeah. Now, what's the name of that one?
I call it, I call it Searching by the Sea.
Okay.
You know, Carmel by the Sea, this is Searching by the Sea.
He's got that determined look on his face.
Yeah, that's what I love about egrets. They really, there must be a bug around here somewhere.
They're looking around, yeah.
So, and then this one's a giclée of that painting.
Okay.
And so when you get a giclée made, it can be a different size.
Okay, it could be a different size.
So it's the same.
It's not the original, but it's like a copy, pretty.
Archival ink printed on canvas. And they're real nice and durable.
Yeah.
And you can have, you can make them a little larger or make them smaller or the
That
same
kind of
as
tailored to what you want.
Yeah. So this is like changing the size, and I like how it looks little too.
I kind of like that size myself.
Yeah, people with houses around here, a lot of them want something
I think
small.
that's perfect size.
Yeah, thank you. And then this one, it's abstract. I call it When the Eagle Flew By. And my dad passed away a year ago, and my sister and I were standing on a balcony, and this eagle just flew by with this whoosh, and then did a circle, and then went right by again, eye level. And we just looked at each other.
That was your dad saying.
My sister and I, we just, at the same time, we go, Dad just gave us a flyby.
He did, a flyby.
He was a pilot in the Air Force.
Oh, yeah, that was a flyby for sure.
Just, yeah, we just felt it.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Now, Sherard, you're a textile artist also, right? And is that what you have on the wall here?
Yeah, let me take these two down.
Okay.
And,
okay, so that's...
So these are framed silk, hand-painted silk charmeuse.
Wow, those are fantastic.
And I like these two
So they're
together.
They're framed, painted. They're silk?
Yeah, silk charmeuse. So first I have, they're about 6 feet long, and they're sewn to a very nice silk that's on foam core. So the top is sewn, and then the bottom is tacked just a little bit. And then they're in the frame, and I wanted these two to go together.
Yeah, they look great.
And I like the wood, the real wood frame.
I love them.
Those.
I love them.
So I call this one Spring Meadow, and I call this one Fertile Ground.
Perfect.
And then I call this Blue Sky. And I just wanted that classical blue and white
Let's go.
crisp kind of look.
There's blue sky right there.
So I have different moods with the ones that I have framed. And then behind the door is this one.
Oh.
And I call that one Wild Salmon.
I love the color, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
I love that color. Nice.
And then over here, Johnny, on the door.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Wow, that
And
is.
I might have to get back to
I want to get back on this one.
So I call it Songs and Praises.
That is really a classic. I mean, that is, wow.
It's uplifting.
It is, it really is.
I like it with the gold bamboo frame also.
Yeah. That's one of the favorites.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, we're back
And then I
over
want to
here.
show you this one. This is my latest.
Okay.
And I call it Dancing with the Void. And then I like calligraphy, so I want the marks to just really flow. And then this is a piece from a chocolate candy bar, you know, the gold foil that wraps a chocolate bar.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's literally a piece of from one of my chocolate bar.
Wow, that's
foils.
perfect. That is really amazing.
And then I used a little gold paint that matches.
That's amazing.
And then I want to show you the stick because I had so much fun painting this one.
Okay.
I literally found a stick. I was walking along, and it's got a nice rough edge. And I went, you know, so it's like,
It's a stick.
yeah, it's a you know,
Wow.
little, kind of like a chalk size.
Yeah, perfect.
So it was, the perfect size to just dance around and put, the black is what I did last. And I just had some fun music playing and put that in there. And then I did a little with this.
Like a brush.
So it's like, this to me is like it's like in between a hairbrush and a toothbrush. But
Yeah.
anyway, it's just a travel kind of brush.
Yeah.
So I dipped that and put a little of that in there too.
Wow, that's really creative.
So
Really?
I had like a big brush.
Very creative, yeah.
You know, like these different sized brushes. But yeah, I like to mix. So using brushes and sticks and plastic travel hairbrush. And then I want to show you this one. I call this Finding Her Path. And this
Okay.
is the moon coming up in the background.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And then right here, I've got from the aquarium, the tropical fish at the aquarium.
The Sea Cortez, that's what it reminds me of.
Good.
John Steinbeck and Ed Ricketts, when they went to the Sea Cortez, they used to have an exhibit at the aquarium years ago, and it was all bright color.
I love those bright,
just like that.
little fishes. I call it Joy to the Fishes. And then the moon's coming up
I feel
too.
joy.
Thank you. Yeah, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea.
Yeah. Nice.
And then this one is a friend of mine. I like doing people some of the time also. And it's my girlfriend Pat on Maui. And she's a farmer. Just a real close friend. And then I want you to look at this wall. It was falling apart and my friend just gave me a new wall. So
That's really nice.
So yeah, I had chunks of plaster and big cracks and everything, but he put that kind of mesh tape and spackle and painted, and so now I have a nice wall to show art. Do you see anything up there that looks familiar?
Okay, let me look. Ah! The Wahine.
Yes! So that's Kauai Wahine.
Okay, everybody, this Wahine right here, this painting by Sherard is hanging in my house. And it's just a Hawaiian girl just kind of sitting there relaxing, and it just looks so peaceful and tranquil. And I told Sherard I want it, and I love it.
So what Johnny told me is you have it in your bathroom.
Yeah.
And when you get out of the shower, you put your towel on real quick because she's looking at
She's
you.
looking at me. Yeah, you're right. Right.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I tell her turn around, you know. Or,
Yeah.
that is really great. Beautiful. Sherard, anything else you want to show us
I'll
before
show you
we?
this one.
Okay, we'll see that one.
I think it's a little like an Italian festival.
It looks festive. Definitely looks festive. Beautiful, bright colors. I see people dancing.
Yeah, it's a joyful celebration painting. And then I want to show you this drawing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Makes me think of
Okay.
Guitars Not Guns at West End.
Yeah, now that drawing, is it pencil or what is it?
No, I did it with a black magic marker, like
Okay.
a Sharpie.
I like that, with the guitar up in the air like
And
that.
I used, on AARP, there was a picture of Bruce Springsteen playing the guitar. So
like that?
So I used him to like work with. And then I was thinking it could be a neon sign. Like
Yeah.
it could be one and then another. So you'd only need two tubes.
Perfect.
It might make a fun neon.
That sounds really great, yeah. Nice.
Thanks.
Okay, Sherard, if there is anything else you want to show
maybe
us,
this one.
show us one more. And
Yeah. So I call this one A Joyous Monterey Bay. And it's
one of the most beautiful places on earth. And
yes,
we live here.
I agree.
On that note, Sherard, I'm gonna say thank you for this beautiful tour of your studio.
Thank you for coming in.
And before I leave, I want, let's say somebody wants to come here. You're at the Pacific Grove Arts Center.
Oh yeah. So I do all the first Fridays, like unless there's some crazy emergency, but I'm pretty much always here first Friday of every month, 7 to 9 p.m. And they have openings, and it's free. And
Yes, it's great.
Just come in and get a glass of wine, and some of the studios are open here.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them.
Okay. And then during the week, somebody could come in, but you come and go. So best to make an appointment probably. And do you have a website?
Yes, I do. So my website is Sherard Art. So it's SherardArt.com.
Okay.
So it's Sherard with art.
Now, let's say, your listeners out there, you forget, or what was that? Sherard what? And just get a hold of me, and I'll get a hold of Sherard. So no problem. We'll make it happen.
I'll just write it down here.
Okay, put that right in front of us. There it is, SherardArt.com. Okay, Sherard, appreciate you inviting me here. It's been a real pleasure, and we love it.
Yeah.
Cousin Johnny out. Thank you. Sherard, what do you have?
Oh, this is honky tonk. So this is the glass of beer.
Okay.
And the dance floor and dancer. And I just think it's a fun painting, a fun time on a Saturday night.
Sounds good. It looks festive with the beer, and I can just picture everybody dancing.
Yeah.
That's great.
The bathroom's back here.
Beautiful.